I'm Amy Cherry. This local news is a service of Flagler County's Toyota dealer, Beaver Toyota, here to wow ya. School safety was a hot topic at the Flagler County Chamber's latest event. John Arking has more.
State Representative Paul Renner outlined a bevy of legislation Thursday morning during the Flagler County Chamber's Common Ground breakfast. Chief among them was the Guardian program that would allow some school personnel to be armed as long as they were approved by the local sheriff and school board. Another issue was House Bill 631 that dealt with the possession of real property signed by the governor March 23rd relating to beach access, defining public and private land on the shores.
Owners that live on the beach have property that goes past the dunes towards the water, where people have for years and years been placing their towels and playing volleyball and doing the things we all do on the beach. They acquire rights that the courts have recognized under Florida law, and that has not changed. And those rights are the rights of customary use. It's like an easement.
Renner says the bill does not change people's rights to use the beaches, but the mechanism as to how those rights are established. From the WNZF Newsroom, I'm John Erking.
This portion of WNZF Local News, a service of the Daytona Beach International Airport. Fly to the Big Apple in a New York minute on JetBlue from the Daytona Beach International Airport.
A Palm Coast man is busted in an undercover sting. 28-year-old Kieran Sosa is accused of driving to Seminole County to have sex with a teen he met online. He was expecting a 14-year-old girl, but instead got handcuffs from a Florida Department of Law Enforcement agent. He was charged with attempted lewd behavior with a minor and is being held on $60,000 bail.
It's a death trap out there on I-4 to I-95.
A symbolic casket is making its way across the country as part of a spirit ride that represents lives lost, those of tow truck operators and emergency responders who didn't get to go home. The American Towman's Spirit Ride pilgrimage stopped in Bunnell Thursday in an effort to bring attention to the importance of the move-over law. Bunnell Mayor Kathleen Robinson thanked all of the city and county's first responders, from the mowers and towmen to the police and firefighters, for their hard work that often goes unrecognized.
The firefighters and the EMTs are out there digging people out of cars and ditches and getting them to hospitals to try to save their lives. This is the only group of people that go in to fires and bad wrecks where other people go away. How many people do you know that run from a fire or run from something that's tragic? And yet that's what you do every day. What a higher calling you have. I hope you know that.
The red, white, and blue casket is stopping in 200 cities across America and moved on to Deltona from Bunnell. Awards are handed out in the Flagler County Sheriff's Office. Rich Petchke has more.
Communications Specialist Tina Eddy and Deputy Philip Conway, along with Deputy Nancy Malaris, were recognized not only by the department but also by Family Kia of St. Augustine. They presented each recipient with a glass plaque, along with making a $250 donation to the Flagler Sheriff's Employee Assistance Trust Fund, and they will take each winner out for lunch. Sheriff Rick Staley says he's appreciative of that recognition from Family Kia.
You know, the employees hear from me what a great job they're doing, but when they hear it from the community and business leaders, it means that little extra.
Family Kia owner Richard Stoff explains why they're giving the awards.
We feel by offering some rewards and some monetary rewards and honoring the sheriffs, it would be good for our community right here in Flagler County.
Sheriff Staley also received an award for saving the life of a woman who was choking by administering the Heimlich maneuver. From the WNZF Newsroom, I'm Rich Petchke.
And now you're up to date on Flagler's Morning News. I'm Amy Cherry.